No, I know the book. I haven't had a chance. So the symbol for the actual stone itself is very often a Star of David. Occasionally you see this turning up because it's the unified elements, the upward pointing elements and the downward pointing elements. And the lapis is the unification of opposites. And Chardin, interestingly enough, this is basically what he is saying. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Chardin's evolution of consciousness, but the upward striving aspect is spiritual evolution. And Chardin just calls it evolution in general. All of nature, as far as Chardin is concerned, is striving to become conscious. The whole universe is alive. That's why the church wasn't happy with him at all, even though he was a Catholic priest. Evolution, and then the downward pointing anti-spiritual force is entropy. So he picks up these terms from science, evolution and entropy, and says that the cosmic process is the evolution, the cosmogenesis of the universe, which is struggling to become conscious of itself. It is struggling to achieve the omega point. And entropy is that which degrades and breaks down. Evolution builds up the simple to the complex. Entropy breaks down the complex back into the simple. And so he begins to spiritualize, a little bit like what the alchemists were doing with chemistry. He tries to spiritualize the sciences with these concepts. So the upward pointing is the spiritual impulse, and the downward is the resistance that matter puts up to your evolutionary process. The individuation process, it's all fine to talk about it, but go out and start doing it and find out how many people are interested in your development. Not too many. That's the resistance that the world puts up to the advance of consciousness. According to these traditions, the spirit of the world wants to achieve consciousness in and through us. But there's also the entropic tendency, the inertial tendency for most people to want to stay where they're at. And so they will oppose and resist you. And that is the experience of the downward pointing triangle as you are going through your own path, your own individuation process. You encounter the resistances.
Sounds like modern metaphysics. Actually,
there's a geologist here in Arizona who has discovered the zero point, which is the pure form of all of the elements, the monoatomic form,
Really?
of which creates a white powder
The stone.
of all of the elements.
Right.
and if you can literally turn it into a crystal that is the same material that the crystal gold product, which is white powder gold, that can be printed with it. It's called the mana, the food of the gods, and it made you all knowing that it made you glow, so when it came on Christ.
Right.
And supposedly came down to the Davidic king lines and came out and nice temporary
Right.
in France. So it's,
Kind of a modern updating of this tradition. Yeah. It's fascinating. He's a geologist?
He's a geologist who tried things that chemists would not try because they would have been told not to try that.
Sure. Yeah.
So he discovered how to get to that pure form of the white powder. And it has a lot to do with splitting it out.
Sounds dangerous.
I know, it's everything.
Off the county.
Yeah, right.
He's the one that had that orange.
There it is, and there's that.
Is he the one that's out there in the west of, he had that fire, orange?
Yeah, very did that.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it
By
really?
the old
Is it the
rental
same?
plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
He was making the white powder gold. He
What?
was making fertilizer. He had a huge fire for all the chemicals.
Jeez, just don't move in next to him.